Augmented reality. You've probably heard the term thrown around a lot, right? It's this technology that's quietly weaving its way into our phones, our cars, and even our workplaces. But what is it, really? And how is it actually changing the way we interact with the world? All right, let's get into it. You've probably done this a million times. You pull out your phone, open up an app, and suddenly, boom, you've got these perfect little digital puppy ears sitting right on your head. Ever stop and wonder how it knows exactly where to put them? Well, that little bit of everyday magic, that's augmented reality. And believe me, that's just the tip of the iceberg. So at its core, what is AR? The key thing to remember is it's not about replacing your world, it's about enhancing it. AR takes what you're already seeing through your phone's camera, for example, and it just layers digital information right on top. It's kind of like having a transparent digital screen between you and reality. Now, this is where a lot of people get tripped up, so let's clear the air. You've got VR, AR, and MR. Virtual reality, or VR, is when you put on a headset and you are 100% in a completely digital world. Your real world is gone. Augmented reality, AR, what we're focusing on, just adds stuff to the world you're already in. And then mixed reality, MR, takes it a step further, letting you actually interact with those digital objects as if they were physically in the room with you. So you'd be forgiven for thinking AR is some brand new invention. But honestly, the idea's been cooking for decades. Let's do a quick trip back in time and see how we got from these massive, clunky lab experiments to the sleek tech we can literally hold in our hands. And wow, when you look at the timeline, it's pretty wild. I mean, this journey starts way back in 1968 with a device so heavy it literally had to be suspended from the ceiling. It wasn't until 1990 that the term augmented reality was even created. The US Air Force was an early pioneer, but for most of us, the real game changer was Pokemon Go in 2016. All of a sudden, a simple, fun version of AR was in millions of hands. Okay, so how does your phone know where to place that digital couch in your living room? It feels like magic, but it's actually this brilliant three-step process. Let's break it down. It all happens in 3 key steps. First, your device's camera captures the world in front of you. Simple enough. Second, and this is the really clever bit, the software analyzes that feed. It's looking for floors, walls, and objects to build a 3D map of the space. Finally, once it understands the environment, it can overlay the digital content, locking it in place so it looks like it's really there. Capture, analyze, overlay. That's the secret sauce. And how do we experience all this? Well, today most of us use handheld devices like our phones and tablets. But the technology is quickly moving towards wearables, like AR glasses and head-mounted displays. There's even projection mapping, which can turn almost any surface into an interactive screen. And on the horizon, get this, AR contact lenses. Just imagine that.
While games like Pokemon Go definitely made AR famous, its real impact is now being felt across almost every industry you can think of. Let's look at how this technology is being used in some truly amazing ways.
In commerce, AR is solving that classic online shopping problem. How will this actually look in my space? Apps from companies like IKEA let you virtually place a true-to-scale 3D model of a sofa right in your living room. It's completely changing how we shop for our homes. Now, this is where it gets really serious. In healthcare, surgeons can wear AR displays that project a patient's CT scans or X-rays directly onto their body during an operation. It gives them this kind of X-ray vision, letting them see tumors or major blood vessels with incredible precision, all without ever looking away from the patient. It's absolutely mind-blowing. The military is also a major adopter. An AR display in a soldier's helmet can show them critical information in real time. A digital map, the location of their squad mates, potential threats, all of it overlaid directly onto their view of the battlefield. And it's not all high-stakes stuff. In the world of art and culture, you can point your phone at an ancient Roman statue, and an AR app can reconstruct it, showing you how it would have looked thousands of years ago, complete with its original paint. It's a powerful tool for making history come alive. But with all this power to augment our world, some pretty serious questions come up. This quote from Monash University really hits the nail on the head. As AR gets more powerful and realistic, we absolutely have to consider the potential downsides. So what are these risks? We need to look at the other side of the coin, the physical, the psychological, and of course the huge privacy challenges that come with blending our digital and physical worlds so seamlessly. The hazards are really twofold. On the physical side, it's easy to get so absorbed in the augmented view that you trip over a real-world object. But psychologically, the risks are more subtle. An experience that's too realistic could trigger genuine anxiety or trauma. The brain can sometimes struggle to separate what's virtual from what's real, and that can lead to disorientation.
And then there's privacy. For AR to work, its camera has to be always watching, constantly recording and analyzing your environment. This creates a massive amount of data about where you are, what you're looking at, and how you behave. It also raises the possibility of modifying your reality in ways you might not even notice, or identifying people in real time. The implications are enormous.
Ultimately, augmented reality gives us the power to add, subtract, and change the world we see. It's an incredibly powerful tool with boundless potential for creativity, efficiency, and connection. But as this technology matures, it forces us all to ask a very, very important question. As our reality becomes editable, who gets to hold the pen?